Myntri Rangbah ke jylla Conrad ke sangma ulapan pau ke jingkiman bakrau ba ulakallalong Myntri Rangbah ba jang ke jylla Meghalaya manwan yo kjat hapo ke snong Madanriting Hadien jang ulit Purno sangma. Ya kene Conrad ke sangma ulapan pau ha ke jingyalang manpelat paidbah ya kakali kit nongpang ambulance badru ya kakali kit medyap mortuary van bad ke jingpen ko buram ne kit temen ki kru na lor ki weipat hapo ke snong Madanriting ya kabalapan long ha St. Peter's Secondary School. Hagani ke sngi Myntri Rangbah ke jylla ula pelat paidbah ru ya ka ambulance pet ya ka kali kit medyap jang ka dorbar snong hagani ke program la ai khubor ya ki samla puli ki bala pas bha ki riew ba yakun persha ya ka khlam covid ki pulit ki nong trai ba pen kho ya ka snong ka thau ki nong trai asha ki nong job ha ke jingele kai ba pher bad ki Rangbah bad ki long kami ki bala he karta jang ka snong. Habakran haki jingelang Conrad ke sangma ulapan pau bo anda ulapoi hapo jangkani ke school St. Peter's ulayo jingtip ba ulit Purno sangma menba udang day Myntri Rangbah ke jylla ula wanning kong kum Myntri Rangbah ke jylla hakani hi ke school Madanriting. Uba lambor habakran kom usimput kong san ulaong ke jingkhot ya Myntri Rangbah hapo ke snong Madanriting day bakin dawa henry ngi pensngo bat kerpat ha Myntri Rangbah.
Ngat men manwan hasnom jumpi. Taman saya yang simang kumuna dari panat sol kumane ang namin kusuma. Because of this ordinance that we have passed, I have no option but to speak in Khasi, Garo and English. And therefore I spoke the same line because my whole speech cannot be in all the languages. So in order to ensure that the official aspect is maintained, I took the liberty to speak my first line, which is of course the most important in all the three official languages of our state. I have always believed that small gestures, small steps that we take and small recognitions are always very, very meaningful. Yesterday I was in the jylla field and there was a very, very large program organized by our SSA teachers and the 4th Teachers Association, where if you remember for many years our SSA teachers and 4 teachers were getting fixed pay. And more importantly, they were not having any security for their jobs, which means any time they could be removed. There was no scope of increment for them. Hence, they were remaining at the same salary for years after years. And those who served for 20 years or those who have served for 2 years, everybody was getting the same salary. There was no differentiation between seniority and junior teachers. And also there was no scope for any kind of retirement plans for them. Hence, these close to 13,000 teachers and also ad hoc teachers who were also working in the same condition, close to about 9,000 of them, all put together about 23,000 teachers, were all going through this difficult phase for the last many, many years and decades. And therefore our government decided that if we have to reform education, if we believe that education is our priority, and if we believe that we need to change the future of our state, then we must focus on education. And if we are to focus on education and bring the changes that we want, then we must take care of our teachers. And that's why we took a very, very difficult decision. A decision which was not been able to be taken by past governments. I'm not commenting any on them, but it's a difficult decision, leading to hundreds of crores of expenditure per year. But we did it. And yesterday was the first day when they received their first structured salary. But the reason I'm telling you this story is not because of what we did. But yesterday, for some of you who must have seen the program on social media or news, they organized a small, I should say small, but it actually is a very big program, a felicitation program, where they thanked the government and the minister, all of us, the officials, for having done that. And I can tell you, in my last 8 years, by God's grace and your blessings, in the last 8 years, yesterday was maybe one of the more happy days for me and a more satisfying day to see that teachers came and thanked us.
13 years, it's a long gap, sir. We have not produced any IS in the state. With the Khasi as option language, I'm so sure that we'll have numbers of students who will appear in these important exams. And thank you very much. I have seen in one of the posts that you have encouraged, you have come up with the new schemes to support the talented youth. This is something which I should say it's a big achievement. Myntri Rangbah ulat to me, hagini kismi kiladin no, ya kiskim kabatmai, ya gaban kasyan, ya kynhun samla bijami, kibagang kasak banday, ban puli, sikikadan kiba shalor, ban let, ban shim, ban practice, namda baginong KIS officer. Kani gidi wasutnat hadu betata. Hagani kapor ngasawan penpa. Ba kejingwan kejingkat. Jong kadorwash ng Madanriting. Bandan yakani kasi kabakerpang kadang galo. Ba kadon commission kadon gajitmu ya kabagasno kadon kam ban yosno naginigisur gidunga drawing hagani kapor but kabanin kong kalong bangisumo shibone house nam arhajar arpuwe ringkat jong kajing yakasyan lang jong Myntri Rangbah jungi yabang layo panra yagajing dawa hagbide ban itono yagani kishnong jungi kabaha menchua hako ka census town yagba lapit patmi Lyngba jong ka urban ka municipal yagba kibuan kikendon kibasyate hanay nga so matong harigapor bagajirap jong Myntri Rangbah ringkat kajiyali lang jungi sa ponongba dali hagapor pakadanggan ka-lockdown kabasyake kalabur lang menta bat kalong kajingjok nagbenta kakam bala sispasmi. Thank you once again, Honorable Chief Minister Sir, for taking the initiative to make the MGN REGA into a reality. It is all because of your support. Today, we invited you so that we can put demands on you. No. We invited you because we know you that you are a man of what? Once you committed something, means you fulfill. And today I have one request. kindly help us to grant sanction for construction of playground here at Madanriting. The playground is in a pathetic condition. The gallery that was made, if one person push another person, everybody will fall to the ground. So it's very risky. We have no options but to request through you, respected Chief Minister. Happens no, ba kajingam kam kabakar ki among mangi dawa idam gidiman namar bingyo I ba Myntri Rangbah du brew trade gigam bakloy pan slap the shashkor pat bakloy pan ne tigdiga kabuk sir na banta jumilang hangne namar khamkam ki khon sama babon ki panan kam mi gathe kamadan kabala isir khay ngaw mapoy man pet hakoy gasta hangni tayo galay na iting ba na ki kumare kimla pan control kinpoy siya to kasukaskul hindi pat siya kahit kabla drum pat kalong waiting but hawakam gan kadyaga yun akay karung kajingwat jingprahat takabasneo namar kaftiyan kong an empty brain is the workshop of the devil. No proper playground ka influence ye kihon sama hajaka pakin penit por hapo kajaka kapag kinyele kay haba kambiang kabadan kayalam siya talenti kibasneo day namar kata masowan penpaw hang nigapor yaw Myntri Rangbah bangong subha kanyarap lang nabanda kamadan bagi nyo lang kamadan kabalitanat kung bagi nyo sige suy di jaka. I would like to also request not much demands, this is the only demands that I have in mind. If you can support us, please help us also with the street lights in the entire Madanriting area. This is my humble request to you, sir. If don't mind, sir, water also is another problem, to be honest. Akong kuas dilan no. Hakkan nagkakalan man siya. Umuru nishitam. There's lots of water scarcity in around Madanriting. No proper pipelines. So let us see what we can do. Ngikaman scam ko kini ibang mapanslo. Myntri Rangbah punsngap lang pati shashkor wat unyarap lang ng tajungi. Pagkabahagas no, muday mga wakang kumet. Baka piyang di siya kalakay, day mga 1 komenta. Day naman kita hatinig po. Isnong belangan kecil, isnong kabaladay, kung isnong kajawa. Isnong kabangajong parabor, kundi kakunin kong magkakun kado kajawa. Namar habang amin na iyan ngayon yung kajat siya po Madanriting. Baru sapoy patchikoy gisnong. Andang amipat nang day, matwan hiya siya liyan, ngahapan yuk chat biyang hapo Madanriting. Ang asyim niya ka, tumukunin kong, tukun kado. This is my first daughter and the last daughter, Madanriting. Because when I pass through my house, I have to first touch Madanriting and visit other villages. After I complete my work from other villages, when I go back home, I again have to touch Madanriting. So I consider Madanriting as my first child and the last child. So I have that. It is close in my heart, sir. So we can scam. Pagka sngi ganong sngi kaban sa jinggan mo, sngi kaban manra di jingjok, sngi kaban indang issue, ikikam kiban Penkeladur, Ishnong Batao,